Y'all got jobs?
Now look,
I go first. Yes, I do.
You can alleviate the struggle if you go get a job.
the Social Cypher Podcast.
Yo, what's up, world? This is your boy Hop.
And this is your boy Antonio Ramsey, a.k.a. Mr. Functional.
And this is LB, a.k.a. LB. With my boy How. This is my boy How. I need like
I'm tired
like a golf
like
thing or something. Can you make that happen?
I got you.
I got you.
Look at you, man.
I don't like the way Hal be
Hal
eyeing me like
I
he got
like-
a problem with me.
How be
I'll be
looking at
sitting
people
here.
wrong.
Hal McDowell, he started at Fry's.
Did he?
Ain't that's from coming to a look, McDowell burger.
Hal McDowell. He started at Fry's.
Leave him alone,
He
man.
went from lettuce to fries.
Leave
him alone.
to the fry
And
machine.
look, and the man talking about fries. Here we go, guys.
Oh,
y'all know what it is.
The fries.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Take your panties off,
Ladies and
ladies. Take your
gentlemen.
panties off.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Take your panties off, ladies. Take your panties off.
Had
Take
a
your
date in 8
panties off,
years.
Ladies, take your panties off.
Good.
Standing
He's a
at
Britney
5'4".
Spears fan. Give it up.
Not
for
the
him.
panties
He did
off.
it again. Oops, he's done it again.
Take your panties off, ladies.
Just don't drop him in the fries.
The penny dropper, ladies. The pennies collector.
Penny collector. The 5'5".
Lord.
I'm 5'5".
I
I'm
know
really
that drawer is
5'9".
not
My
nice.
license
I know
is
that
5'9".
He's 5'9", guys. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
getting smoked. I'm getting
Yeah,
smoked.
my bad. 5'9". Okay. Okay.
Add that extra inch.
Negro, please.
You not
Zakashi 5'9" over here.
Negro, please.
So check it out, man. On this episode, first of all, I want to thank everybody for listening.
Come
Thank
on,
y'all for
Southside.
listening.
man.
Thank y'all. Thank
Because without y'all, we wouldn't be here.
That's it.
man.
We gonna get a check soon.
Yeah, if you
Hey,
ain't
the
listening,
check is on the
listen.
way.
Negro, please.
if you ain't listening, you missing.
All right, I'm keeping your check.
All right.
I'm keeping your
Give
check.
me half. Look, I'm gonna
All
twist
right,
in
come on,
half.
we get a piece of
Come on.
that too.
No, but check it out.
Yeah.
So we this one is a good topic.
Yeah.
We
Let's talk about
are talking about
What?
what? What are we talking about again?
Give him credit.
Giving credit
What
where credit is due.
Ooh, it's deep. It's about to get smoky.
It's about to get smoky.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. These two right here, they got a lot to talk about.
Listen, because I'm a
Hey, I
little
like
upset.
that jacket, man.
Thank
Let's
you,
just
bro.
be-
Shout out to the jacket.
Shout out
So-
to that jacket.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to throw it on.
Uh-oh.
But no, thank you. But look,
He's so self-absorbed.
But look, this is one of them. See, this is why I get frustrated. See, people don't know. Listen right now, what Antonio is wearing, right? Him
no,
and
don't
Ziggy
try
be
to
doing
swing it to me
pools,
now,
right?
don't-
They be doing fashion pools, right?
Listen, don't
this
try to swing it
jacket,
to me,
don't hear
dog.
me now. This jacket, because I remember, that's why I'm jealous. This was a jacket pool. Mind you, though, this is a jacket pool in 2009, my G. So I've been wearing this joint. It's been in the closet in the back.
But it's
For
it.
everybody,
It's
for everybody
lit.
that don't know what a fashion pool is, what's a fashion
Come
pool?
on, tell
Oh,
us.
they
man.
don't be. Look, listen.
Come on.
I don't even know how to explain it.
Shout out.
In the
First
right
of all,
word.
shout out
to Vital Group.
Vital Group.
Since we giving credit.
The Vital Group. Since we all giving credit where credit is due.
Let's
go.
Did y'all give credit to the Lord? Didn't we talk about that?
Here he go.
Here we
Listen,
go.
Y'all
first,
some
thank
hypocrites.
you.
Right.
Thank you
First-
to my Lord and Savior for giving me
Thank
style.
Okay, you can go on now. You can go on now.
Don't forget Larry the light guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Light guy.
Man upstairs.
You
guy.
stupid,
The man
dog.
upstairs.
Reference the episode before.
Yeah.
You stupid, man. But I feel like, people just need to give credit.
No, man. What is it? A pool?
A pool. What is a fashion
What's
pool?
a fashion pool?
So a
Fashion
fashion
pool.
pool is where you. So this is what happens
Come
in the
on,
music
stuff.
industry.
Yep.
Talking about keeping it real.
Come on
with
now.
jobs.
Hold on.
So what happens is you get relationships with different boutiques and stylists.
Yeah.
And what you can do is you don't have to always buy your clothes, but if you can represent that line in a very cool way,
Yep.
Such as
that promotes
Antonio
that,
Yes, sir.
and
about
Hop.
collaborations
You know what I'm
such as
saying?
Hop,
10 years ago.
Antonio, yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
That's
Then
it.
you can do pools, but you gotta be fly. You just can't be a regular.
Yeah, you got to be able to.
So-
You gotta be fly.
So
You
it's
gotta be
it's an
serious.
ambassadorship.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
endorsement.
Building relationships. It's
Real
kind of what
dummy
we
It's
talk
all
term.
about relationship.
Yeah.
It's all about
It is,
diving
man.
into it now.
Yeah, we go.
Come on,
Let's
talk-
jump.
tell-
Let's jump.
give us some-
Let's
give
jump
us
in,
something.
man.
Yeah,
What you
man.
got?
So what
'Cause I
we
heard
looking
you-
at? Yeah, I mean, it was
Now,
just
don't look over here. You was
Man, you,
upset.
I can look where I want to look.
Look, you mad because we don't witness
Man,
this
we
stuff.
done went through some
We
stuff.
don't went through.
You ready?
First,
Let's
let me
talk
start
about
by
it.
this.
How
So, yo, your mama.
Mama, yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Anyway,
All right.
y'all childish.
back.
Go ahead, man.
I've been in a situation where I was in the studio with someone, and we were writing
Here we
an
go.
amazing record. We went through
I
all
was
the
there
right
too. I
step.
saw
My
it.
management was
I
there.
was there.
We was there. We wrote an amazing song. We did some backgrounds.
How'd it go?
And it was, yeah. This sounded like the Whisper song.
Not only did he write, did some background.
He's a BGBs.
He's some BG.
I did background vocals and
ADD.
everything. I say, but maybe like a month or so later.
Yeah.
No.
Oh Lord, it wasn't
It's
even
deep.
a month.
It probably was like
Maybe like two and a half.
It probably like 6 months later.
Oh, it was like 6 months.
Because we thought it was nothing.
Oh,
happened.
nothing happened. You're right. That was a different record.
Until we
My
went
apologies.
to Walmart
What?
and saw it on the shelf.
On the shelf and the
Saw
record.
the record.
And I was like,
No.
wait a minute.
Wait, what?
I ain't getting. So we don't. Yeah. So that was when I didn't get no credit for the work that had been done, and
Yeah.
it fueled me to a point where I wanted to go back to my Florida ways.
Yeah.
But I had to realize that I'm a changed man now. Going
Come
back
on,
to faith.
come on, come
I'm a
on,
changed
come
man
on,
now.
come
But
on.
that just really that upsets me when people take advantage of situations, because it
Yeah.
could be a friend,
Yeah.
it could be family, and a lot of people like that do take advantage of certain situations when you don't expect them to.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah.
I think a lot of that happened. We looking at like a day and age where a lot of, in the music industry, you got to think about like, and it's great that you have these amazing artists and you have these great entertainers, but there is a behind the scenes people that really keep these people going.
Yeah.
Especially like the stylists,
Yeah.
and it's always about a look. You know, what I mean, you coming out, people are really engaging you about your look, and some, and I will say some artists give it up for their team, but some don't.
Yeah.
And that's just been a huge thing. I think I saw, years ago, we were looking at some like headlines like Nicki Minaj's hairstylist, Terrence Davidson at one point like helped create that image for her.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden she exed her whole team. Everybody was kicked out, and they wasn't. I guess she wasn't giving them the credit, and it became like a thing. And that's
Why do you
when-
think that is? Why do you think that the artist? Why do you think the
that's a
artists
good question.
don't give credit?
They be so into themselves.
That's a good. I've never been able to kind of realize
A lot of
that and
artists-
dissect that.
I think it's a character thing. I think it's a character thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's because you think it doesn't take much energy to say thank you.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't take much to say thank you or here's appreciation, or in our day and age, tag somebody for the work they've done.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're self-absorbed, you know what I'm saying, and your character is telling you it's about me and this, and you're here to serve me. That's a character flaw, which means then you're going to be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
It's insecurity.
It's security. Yep.
Yeah.
It's
and
really
and
that's
you're
real.
taking them for granted now at that point.
Nah, because I think there was another instance, I think more recently with Meg. Shout out to Meg and her knees.
Shout out to
These
me.
Stallion. Love her. But I just saw it on like the social media, her it was like a Vogue cover, her makeup artist was going back and forth because the makeup artist like, why didn't you tag me in the work? I did, I did your face for the cover, and I didn't get no shout out. She's like, I did my own makeup. And so like you just don't know. I know it's always
The story
like
behind
four
it,
sides to the story.
Yeah, of course.
But it's just become the thing now. Like, and I get it. You should get credit for your work if that is the case. It's just not. I don't think it's fair that it happens, but it happens. You know?
But to the flip side too, there are people who are credit hungry too. So let's just be honest too. Where people are like, yo, you tag me, like, bro.
Well, sometimes too, I do feel like, I mean, if you're getting paid for it, then that's your credit. Sometimes.
I'm 50-50 on that. I'm 50-50 on that. I'm 50. Like, I get it. I get it. Yeah,
I mean,
you paid
my
for a
old
cert.
boss
Yeah.
used to say, if you want me to pat yourself on the back, she said, go take your hand, put it on the copy machine, you copy it, you paste it up on your wall. And if you need that, then that's
Asshole.
when you
Now,
go.
that's some cold shit.
That's what she said. That's how my mama teach.
That's some
That's how
cold
she taught
shit,
me.
man.
And you know what you should have told her? You should have told her this. Negro, please.
Negro, please.
I said, okay, you
Unless you was
copy
unless you wasn't black.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, but that's
I'm
what.
50-50 on that. I'm like, even though you paid them, you still want to say who did it at the end of the day still. Because, you want to keep all relationships. I feel like credit has to do with relationships, too. Because if you don't credit this person, if they did good work, they might not come work with you again because you didn't give them the credit the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you do
But
want to
then it's-
give credit.
But the industry is different. It's
That's true.
Like, I think before the fame it's cool, but like after the fame it just don't work like that.
I love
What do you
It
mean?
don't work
Sorry.
like that.
But I would
What
keep.
saying?
You
What
saying
you
people change?
No, I'm just saying like before that, as emerging artists, any artist, you always shout people out. Like that's a thing you do.
Yeah.
But after you
make it.
after you make it, you don't do it.
But that's when people get, I think, that's self-absorbed. People get self-absorbed
I
at that
think so
point. Now
too.
they've added fame. You know what I'm saying? They feel like, oh well, I got these people doing it for me because they're supposed to.
Well, I
and
think
that ain't what it is.
I think the bigger you get, sometimes the more insecure you become.
That's a true fact.
That's
You know,
deep.
but shout out to some artists, man, that's been rocking with the same, crew, same team, whether it's a band or whatever, and they still, you know what I'm saying, like show them love, like i.e. Anderson .Paak, and Free National. As a musician, man. Yo, I love that because on the marquee now it's Anderson .Paak and Free Nationals. Now they have they have their own album out now.
Yeah.
You
that's
understand what I'm
lit,
saying?
yeah.
And they're doing their own tour.
Yep.
And to me, it seems like that artist is secure.
It's
Yeah.
secure.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
understand what I'm saying?
like again, there's this phrase that like sometimes your gift will get you somewhere where your character can't keep
Correct.
you, right?
Can't keep you.
And
yeah.
that's literally it. It's like, yo, I got to this place. I thought I was who I was, and now I can't keep my character can't keep me there. So now I'm starting to blame who and who, or I'm getting insecure. But people like Anderson who come from the struggle, like, no, when we get it's the same me you're gonna get from
We all
now
going.
up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's really what it's about. Which is, like I said, I think it's a character flaw, man. That's that. I don't. Yeah.
I know somebody, man, I can't say the name or even the project.
Say it.
Negro,
No, honestly, I
please.
No, I'm
can't.
just playing.
No, for real, I
Yeah,
can't.
no.
But
Nah,
You're
don't
right,
don't
you're
say
right,
it. Don't
you're
say
right.
it.
I know somebody, man.
But you
that-
know who you are.
I know somebody that wrote. I know somebody that. Check this one.
Yeah.
Now that's one thing to see your work on the show
Mhm.
at a a major distributor such as
Yeah.
Walmart, Target, whatever. But it's another thing to win an award
Oh.
and you did not get credit.
Whoa.
You did not. You did not.
Wow.
Your name is not even on that project.
Whoa.
I'm dead serious. I can't make this up.
And the
Your
award?
name, yeah.
Man, somebody get the man some water.
An
Your
award?
your name is nowhere to be found. Oh my God! You got no credit. You didn't get tagged. You didn't get anything.
Oh, that's fighting.
and now,
oh, we squaring up.
and now
Ain't no
this.
spade.
No.
I'm gonna knock you out with
I'm
that
just saying.
award.
And now this project is
Huge.
is huge.
Oh,
It's
my
critically
goodness.
acclaimed,
Wow.
and you can't say anything.
Wow.
What?
You know what I mean? You can't say anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I know
Yeah.
that person knows when that thing when that project won.
Mm-hmm.
The first person I congratulated was a person that wasn't even
Give you
a
credit.
part that wasn't even a part of
Wow.
that wasn't even on.
And I think that's the thing, like with ghostwriters right now. That's why.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? He's oh my God, he's a rapper. Damn. Hate to even bring him up.
Who
but
do you
he
Oh, I
wrote-
know you're talking about.
yeah.
oh well.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh well.
It'll come.
Next. But that's the thing with ghostwriters
Yeah.
now. They are starting to kind of come out of the
Yeah.
thing and wanting to become. I think
You
that's
talking
about
about King Lowe's?
No,
Oh.
not King Lowe's. That's my dog. I like Lowe's, but it's another guy. It's this thing from Chicago. Drake. He was going back and forth with Drake.
A long time ago. It's like 5 years ago or something
Yeah.
like that. And he just
About-
resurfaced or
He
something.
just resurfaced.
I know you're talking about. I don't know his name.
yeah,
though.
but
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
But
That's why we don't know his name.
That's why
Yeah.
we don't know his
Yeah.
name.
Ghostwriter.
And that's his issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like he's the greatest rapper of all the time.
But then, so here's my thing. Here's my thing with that. If you sign up to be a ghostwriter,
Yeah.
You
That's
know what it
different.
entails.
Yeah.
You already
what's
know.
happening.
But
It's
you know
like
they coming
si-
out bucking now though. Like,
nah, but
But your name is-
here's his contract.
Uh-huh.
Sign his contract.
Yeah.
It's basically a NDA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? That's different.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's different than your situation where you basically, they didn't call you,
Nothing.
they didn't,
Yeah.
They just put
nothing.
it out.
You walking in Target, do.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute, nigga, that song came out.
Plus,
Exactly.
plus, if you're a ghostwriter, it's in the credits or who's on the writing team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do it right, you on the writing team.
Yeah.
So you do, in a sense, get credit for that. But
That's a different level.
that right there.
I'm telling you, like that was
This
when I
shit
tell you,
called a
bro, he had to calm me down, bro. I was just I wanted to go back to my
yeah.
old ways, but I had
Yeah.
to just contain
Come
myself.
on, man.
What's the best way to enter into a situation
That's
of
good.
creation?
Well, this is what I'm saying. It was my fault because I was comfortable. That was supposed to be my family. I was
yeah.
comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong
And
one.
Wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
Strike
And
one.
I just,
yeah.
that was just,
Yeah.
one of the people you let.
Well,
people in.
so I mean, so that I think you should never get too comfortable because it's business.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So sure, let's write. And I've been in sessions, man, where we come together, we write, and the split sheet is being generated right after that song, after each song. Not even after the session. After each song, we may touch 3 or 4 songs, and there's a split sheet. Right. And I feel that should be a way to approach it, because then what it shows me too is like it's a mutual respect amongst all of the creators that's in the room. You know what I'm saying? But
they did it different. The way they did it though was like, let's have fun, let's do it.
It wasn't even supposed to be. It wasn't even supposed to
like
be a session for certain records, but it came out to be a record.
I get it. It was probably just an idea.
Yeah, it was just ideas.
And then the producer took it back and did their thing. Right? That happens.
Yeah.
Right. But the most important thing is that you learn from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've been in a situation where
musicians
we played and they recorded our rehearsals. And like, I kid you not, they recorded our rehearsals. Fire the band that recorded that rehearsal, hire another band to play what we played, or take that music and now go get that music mixed, go get that rehearsal mixed, and you hear it on the awards. It's all kind of crazy stuff that happens, man.
Wow. Look, as we wrap it up, I'll
say
this.
Give credit.
Right.
I don't want to wrap it. I want to keep talking about this.
He mad. I get his man some water.
Where's
Where's the water?
Some milk. He needs some milk.
All I can do is accredit it to movies, man. If movies can get it right,
if movies always get it right.
If movies can get it right and Hollywood can get it right, music and artistry should be able to do the same thing.
And the reason why, man, because they dealing with way more money.
Right, and way more people.
But you know what? Hold on, man.
Run the credits. That's what
you know.
What
the credit? This is universal though. This is not just music. That happens in the film and television industry too.
All the time, I believe it.
Hey, here's this idea. We go take your idea, but we're not gonna give you credit for it. But you paid. So which one is he? Right?
That's why J-Lo and Hustler is happening right now.
It was decent.
I mean, it was what we already know. If you ever
known you went to go see that, man. Nobody else saw the movie. This nigga was in it. He went to go see a matinee too. He was there.
Who don't want to see J-Lo go around a pole and panties?
There you go. All about the law.
I do.
That's a good point.
That's
a very good point.
I'm not.
So if you haven't seen Hustler, go see Hustler.
Give credit to everybody. Credit. What credit is due?
So for all y'all artists out there, man, new, emerging, and even if you're listening and you are artists that is well known, man, just get the people the credit, man. Get the people what they want. We work real hard, man. We work real hard behind the scenes.
Trying to get that
straight up.
It's all good, man. Next time.
And give God look. And then when you get your award, thank God for
it. Amen.
Hallelujah.
So we got this thing.
We out of here, man. But before we go, we want to let you know who we are. We are
the Social Cypher Podcast. Where your little thing at, man? You supposed to be turning your look. There we go. Bam. Okay. Boom.
That's why you don't get no credit. You always
exactly.
Well, sometimes too, I do feel like, I mean, if you're getting paid for it, then that's your credit.
Oops, he's done it again.
Negro, please.
You not
Zakashi 5'9" over here.
Negro, please.
Can't keep me there. So now I'm starting to blame who and who, or I'm getting insecure. But people like Anderson who come from the struggle, like, no, when we get it, it's the same me you're gonna get from now up there. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's really what it's about, which is, like I said, I think it's a character flaw, man.